Have any members of your team seen the aliens?
Oh, yeah.
What do they look like? What do they look like?
So, I don't know if someone on my team has this cool picture of this ET that popped into, we were doing a CE5, which is when we initiate contact a couple years ago in Arizona.
Which is this video right here, correct?
And some of these are,
the
there's
top
all
one,
kinds of cool
the small
stuff.
one up
Go
at top.
back to the little bean. Oh, this was in Joshua Tree. We're going to go back there in October. You should come. You'd love it.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Have you seen this? This is crazy. They like meditate or do something and these.
It's called remote viewing.
Remote viewing, right.
The military, CIA had a program for, still has a program.
This is when you initiate contact.
Yeah.
Should I skip ahead or is this, whoa, what's happening?
I don't know. There may be another object here. But
and so what do y'all do?
Look at this cool thing.
Whoa.
There are two. This is like late at night. We have a special camera, and there are two objects that come in off the coast of Florida that are there.
I've seen some things at Joshua Tree as well.
Yeah, it's cool out there. Beautiful.
Well, I'll be honest with you. I was on acid. And
that ain't count.
Yeah, I'll just be straightforward with you. But I saw some UFOs that night.
I'm
completely
sure.
unidentifiable.
Yeah, I'm sure of that.
Absolutely crazy.
So wait, so y'all, what do you do to initiate contact to get these lights to show up and be lights?
Well, you're not going to like the answer.
Oh, shit.
We got to sacrifice one of our pets.
I know something's going up in Orpheus.
Should I?
Yeah, do we? That's exactly what I was thinking.
Well, that's what this next documentary is all about. And
I hope it's not what he just said.
No. It's about the science of consciousness.
Oh,
so
okay, perfect.
Think about it. All of us are awake, and the physicists have figured out that even though our individualities are different, that the field of consciousness is a singularity. That is the singularity everyone's looking for in AI. So this has been known for years and years and years in classified projects, and that's why the CIA had a big program using consciousness to spy on the Soviet Union, sort of like, psychic spies. But what we're doing is that we're using consciousness and in the meditative state to remote view where these ET objects are, and then make contact with them and show them where we are mentally, and then with lasers and electromagnetic signals.
See, this is where I start. This is where I start to have trouble.
Yeah,
I know. Everyone's going to have trouble.
No, listen, like, because now you're speaking Spencer's language, and me and him have gone back and forth this a few times.
Well, there's a lot of documents that have been disclosed about
there's
people
documents about the flat Earth
who remote view very specific buildings, structures, everything, numbers, people in rooms from across the planet.
No, there's no
the
question.
The military's been studying this for a long time.
Well, Stanford Research International, SRI, had a huge program for years doing this, and the scientific studies are dispositive. They prove this. The question is, let's back this up. Even the mainstream media is admitting now these UFOs are real. Our military's been encountering them. How do you think they're communicating from, say, the Andromeda Galaxy, which is 2.5 million light years from here, and Earth? At the speed of your cell phone, that's 2.5 million years to get a signal there, 2.5 million years back.
I think
it's too damn slow.
I think that's what Sprint's running right now.
Okay, yeah, right, exactly. Yeah, it takes 2.5 million years to do anything. So that's 5 million years round trip to the nearest galaxy, to the Milky Way. All right, so it's too slow. So you're dealing with sciences and technologies that are interfacing with other fields of not only energy, but thought. So these civilizations think to their device, and it does something.
I knew
they
it.
think to their console, and the spacecraft goes boing boing to one point to another.
What's that thing called? The neural? Wait, what's
Neuralink?
Yeah, Neuralink.
Yeah, everyone on this planet who are high tech are trying to go there, and there's some great work. If you look at Dr. Radin's work, a lot of physicists have done studies with photons and with random number generators that generate numbers randomly, with people thinking to them and it's shifting. So if you look at the science on that, it's really, really strong. And that's what we're going to connect some dots in this next documentary, where we go from, okay, here's the evidence they're here. Here's the false information everyone's been told. But here's actually what their technologies are doing, and how we can initiate contact. Because what I think we have to do, instead of 1 million people charging the gates at Area 51, we need to have millions of people going out under the desert and making contact with these civilizations. Whoa. It's the equivalent of a cosmic denial of service to these classified projects.
My like 1 million people meditating at one time.
1 million people doing this and go bang. And then all of a sudden, if you look, we have 40,000 people right now on my team around the world doing this, and they're having these close encounters all over the world. Amazing stuff.
But what's the actual practice when you're meditating? Like, do you like hum a certain way? Do you
That's what
stand up,
Spencer
sit
does.
down?
Sound bowls.
Yeah, whatever fires your rockets, honey.
Really?
No,
do whatever you want.
Okay, my answer is there are certain techniques that help. You know, there's mantras, there's this and that. But I had a friend here as a doctor here in LA, and she used to play the harp as a hobby, and she would get into this state of consciousness that was this deep, quiet state of consciousness, and would have these beautiful experiences where she could sense another place, have high intuition. So that was her mantra, was her harp. So I tell people, you know, if there are 7-8 billion people on this planet, there are 8 billion spokes into the hub of the wheel of life, which is this quiet state of consciousness that's unbounded in space and time.